Back to Grace.Filled. I'm so excited to be back with you guys for another video because we are seeking the face of the Most High. I am so excited to be back with you for another video. We are on day 61 and today we're going to be diving into Numbers 14, Numbers 15, and Psalms 90. So I'm ready to get into this. And then I'm going to wrap it up with some prayer and I can go to bed and get ready to do it all over again tomorrow. And you can get ready to go to bed or start your day depending on whenever you're watching this video. But whenever you're watching this, just thank you for watching this. Thank you for walking out this journey with me. Speaking of walking / running, jogging, if you haven't seen my new video, I ran a half marathon. 13.1 miles. Yes. So I'm here to tell you, you can do hard things. Ooh, and this might be tied into what we're reading for today. I think it is. Stay tuned, because let me tell you what I said. My situation does not tell me that I'm a grasshopper in its sight. I tell my situation, I'm the giant, you're the grasshopper. All right, Numbers 14. Israel refuses to enter Canaan. So all the congregations lifted up their voices and cried, and all the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel complained against Moses and Aaron, and the whole congregation said to them, if only we had died in the land of Egypt, or if we had only died in this wilderness. Why has the Lord brought us to this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and children should become victims? Would it not have been better for us to return to Egypt? So they said to one another, let us select a leader and return to Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. But Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, who were among those who had spied out the land, tore their clothes and spoke to all the congregations of the children of Israel, saying, the land we passed through to spy out is exceedingly good land. If the Lord delights in us, he will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land which flows with milk and honey. Only do not rebel against the Lord, nor fear the people of the land, for they are our bread. Their protection has departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Do not fear them. My God. And all the congregation said to stone them with stones. Now the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of meeting before all the children of Israel. Then the Lord said to Moses, how long will these people reject me? And how long will they not believe me? With all the signs which I have performed among them, I will strike them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and I will make of you a nation greater and mightier than they. And Moses said to the Lord, then the Egyptians will hear it, for by your might you brought these people up from among them, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, that they have heard that you, Lord, are among these people, that you, Lord, have seen face to face, and your cloud stands above them, and you go before them a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Now if you kill these people as one man, then the nations which have heard of your fame will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring his people to the land which he swore to them, therefore he killed them in the wilderness. And now I pray, let the power of my Lord be great, just as you have spoken, saying, the Lord is long-suffering and abundant in mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, but by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers of the children to the third and fourth generation. Pardon the iniquity of this people, I pray, according to your greatness of your mercy, just as you have forgiven this people from Egypt, even until now. Then the Lord said, I have pardoned according to your word. But truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Because all of these men who have seen my glory and signs which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have put me to test now, these 10 times, and have not heeded my voice, they certainly shall not see the land of which I swore to their fathers, nor shall any of those who rejected me see it. But by my servant Caleb, because he has a different spirit in him, has followed me fully, I will bring into the land where he went, and his descendants shall inherit it. Now the Amalekites, the Canaanites dwell in the valley. Tomorrow turn and move into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, How long should I bear with this evil congregation who complain against me? I have heard the complaints in which the children of Israel make against me. Say to them, As I live, says the Lord, just as you have spoken in my hearing, so I will do to you. The carcasses of you who have contemplated against me shall fall in the wilderness, all of you who were numbered, according to your entire number, from 20 years old and above, except for Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun. You shall by no means enter the land which I have swore I would make you dwell in. But your little ones, whom you said will be victims, I will bring in, and they shall know the land which you have despised. But as for you, your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and your sons shall be shepherds in the wilderness 40 years, and bear the brunt of your infidelity, until your carcasses are consumed in the wilderness, according to the number of days in which you spied out the land, 40 days. For each day you shall bear your guilt 1 year, namely 40 years, and you shall know my rejection. I, the Lord, have spoken this. I will surely do so to all this evil congregation who are gathered amongst me. In this wilderness they shall be consumed, and they shall die. Now the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land, who returned and made the congregation complain against them by bringing a bad report to the land, those very men who brought the evil report about the land, died by plague before the Lord. But Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh remained alive, of the men who went to spy out the land. Then Moses told these words to all the children of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. And they rose early in the morning, and they went up to the top of the mountain, saying, Here we are, and we will go up to the place where the Lord has promised, for we have sinned. And Moses says, Now why do you transgress the command of the Lord? For this will not succeed. Do not go up, lest ye be defeated by your enemies, for the Lord is not among you. For the Amalekites and the Canaanites were there before you, and they shall fall by the sword, because you have turned away from the Lord, and the Lord will not be with you. But they presumed to go up to the mountaintop. Nevertheless, neither the ark of the covenant of the Lord nor Moses departed from the camp. So when the Amalekites and the Canaanites who dwelt in the mountain came down and attacked them, he drove them back as far as Hormah. The report of a few people, or a lot of people, so many lives were lost and so many things happened. We must fully surrender all of our thoughts, all of our fears, our anxieties, our stress. And I'm not just here saying these things. I did it. I just did it to run the 13 miles. How else could you do it without surrendering and without a strong mentality? And so we have to get in our minds a strong mentality that if our God, if our Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? And believe that he knows what he's doing, that he's too wise to make a mistake, and that he is so intentional with every single detail of our life. So he's got this. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, I'm on the winning team. Faith. Faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please him. And the crazy thing is, we believe from what we've heard, and or if we had personal encounters and experiences with the Most High. But these people, they experienced him in a way that we have never, and yet they still didn't have enough faith to believe. Numbers 15. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, When you have come into the land you are to inhabit, which I am giving to you, and make an offering by fire to the Lord, a burnt offering or a sacrifice, to fulfill a vow or free will offering, or in your appointed feasts, to make sweet aroma to the Lord from the herd or the flock, then he who presents his offering to the Lord shall be a grain offering of 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/4 of a hin of oil, and 1/4 of a hin of wine as a drink offering. You shall prepare with the burnt offering or the sacrifice for each lamb or for a ram, you shall prepare as a grain offering 2/10 of an ephod, or fine flour mixed with 1/3 of a hin of oil. As you drink offering, you shall offer 1/3 of a hin of wine with a sweet aroma to the Lord. And when you prepare a young bull as a burnt offering, or as a sacrifice to fulfill a vow, or as a peace offering to the Lord, then shall be offered with a young bull of grain offering 3/10 of an ephod of fine flour mixed with a half hin of oil. And you shall bring as the drink offering half a hin of wine as an offering made by fire, a sweet aroma to the Lord. Thus it shall be done for each young bull, for each ram, or for each lamb or young goat, or according to the number that you prepare, so you shall do with every one according to the number. All who are native born shall do these things in the manner in presenting an offering made by fire, a sweet aroma to the Lord. And if a stranger dwells with you, or whoever is among you throughout your generations, and would present an offering made by fire, a sweet aroma to the Lord, just as you do, so shall he do. One ordinance shall be for you for the assembly, and for the stranger who dwells with you, an ordinance forever throughout your generations. As you are, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. One law, one custom shall be for you and for the stranger who dwells among you. Again the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, When you come into the land to which I bring you, then it will be, when you eat of the bread of the land, that you also offer up a heaping offering to the Lord. You shall offer up a cake of the first of your ground meal as a heap offering, as a heap offering of the threshing floor. So shall you offer it up. Of the first of your ground meal you shall give to the Lord a heap offering through your generations. If you sin unintentionally and do not observe all these commandments which the Lord has spoken to Moses, all that the Lord has commanded you by the hand of Moses from the day the Lord gave commandment and onward through your generations, then it will be, if it is unintentionally committed without the knowledge of the congregation, that the whole congregation shall offer one young bull as a burnt offering, or as a sweet aroma to the Lord, with its grain offering and its drink offering according to the ordinances, and one kid of the goat as a sin offering. So the priest shall make atonement for the whole congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it was unintentional. They shall bring their offering made by fire to the Lord, and their sin offerings before the Lord for their unintended sin. It shall be forgiven the whole congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger who dwells among them, because all the people did it unintentionally. And if a person sins unintentionally, then he shall bring a female goat into its first year as a sin offering. So the priest shall make atonement for the person who sins unintentionally, when he sins unintentionally before the Lord, to make atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. You shall have one law for him who sins unintentionally, for him who is native born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger who dwells among them. But the person who does anything presumptuously, whether he is native born or a stranger, that one brings reproach upon the Lord, and he shall be cut off from among his people, because he has despised the word of the Lord, and he has broken his commandment. That person shall be completely cut off. His guilt shall be upon him. Now, when the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man gathering sticks on a Sabbath day. And those who found him gathering sticks brought him to Moses and Aaron, to all the congregation, and they put him under guard, because it had not been explained what should be done to him. And the Lord said to Moses, The man must surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with a stone outside the camp. So as the Lord commanded Moses, all the congregation brought him outside the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died. Again the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel. Tell them to make tassels on the corners of their garment throughout their generations, and to put a blue thread on a tassel of the corners. And you shall have the tassels, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, that you may not follow the harlotry, or which your own heart and your own eyes are inclined, and that you may remember and do all my commandments and be holy for your God, Yahweh. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God. Psalms 90. Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. You turn man into destruction and say, return, O children of men. For 1,000 years in your sight are like yesterday when it's past, and like a watch in the night, you carry them away like a flood. They are like asleep. In the morning, they are like grass which grows up. In the morning, it flourishes and grows up. In the evening, it cuts down and it's withered. For we have been consumed by your anger, and your wrath we are terrified. You have set our iniquities before you, our secret sins in the light of your countenance. For all of our days have passed away in your wrath. We finish our years like a sigh. The days of our lives are 70 years, and if by reason of strength they are 80 years. Yet their boasts only labor and sorrow, for it has been soon cut off, and we fly away. Who knows the power of your anger? For as the fear of you, so is your wrath. So teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Return, O Lord, how long? And have compassion upon your servants. O satisfy us early with your mercy, that we might rejoice and be glad in all of our days. Make us glad according to the days in which you have afflicted us, the years in which we have seen evil. Let your work appear to your servants, and let your glory to their children. And let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish the works of our hand for us. Yes, establish the work of our hands. Father, we just surrender to you. We need you. We understand that we can't make it without you, that you are the very air we breathe. And I'm praying, Father, that you would be the strength that we need to continue the races that we are running, the races that have been set before us. I'm sure there are some of us who would love to run a marathon, but the race set before us has been a 5K. Or maybe we want to run a 5K, but the race that has been set before us is a half marathon. So we may not always like the race that has been set before us, but you know what you're doing. You're too wise to make a mistake, and help us to surrender and trust you, leaning not to our own ways, but depending on you, acknowledging you, and waiting on you to direct our path. Your ways are good, and Father, you know the plans and the thoughts that you have towards. You know the very number of hairs on our heads. And so, Father, help us to trust you so that we can see the good of the land while we're yet living in it. And Father, I am praying that your glory goes among us, that your presence goes with us, beside us, behind us, all around us, encamping around us. I'm praying for strength in the midnight hours. I'm praying for strength when we're weak and when we're worn. I'm praying that your grace would fill us, fill our presence with more of you, Father. Father, you know what we have need of even before we ask. I pray that you would fill every empty vessel on today, on tonight, whatever time it is. I am praying that you would fill your sons and your daughters with that which only you can give. You are the living waters that we thirst for. You are the breath of life. And we seek you. We're seeking your face. We're seeking your will. We're seeking direction. What do we pick up in this season? What do we put down in this season? Help us not to think about what we want and stay focused on ourselves, but to be fully focused and relying on you, because you're the one who sees us through. I am praying for those that are grieving. I'm praying for the ones that are hurting, that are lost, that are broken. I'm praying for the ones that are barren. I'm praying for the ones experiencing loss and miscarriage. And I'm praying for the babies and the children. I'm praying for their schools. I'm praying for their minds. I'm praying for their hearts and their spirits. I'm praying that lost children are returning. I'm praying that suicidal minds are now filled with peace and joy, love, all the fruits of the Spirit. I'm praying for body aches and headaches. I'm praying for wounds physically, spiritually, emotionally. I'm praying for finances. Starting with me, Father, I thank you for more than enough. Your word says you shall supply all my needs according to your riches and glory. And I just continue to decree and declare there is no lack, and every need that I have shall be met. You have been faithful all my life, and you've been faithful this past year. And you will continue to be faithful in every area. I speak blessings and finances and prosperity and more than enough over my brothers and my sisters. I pray that you would fill them with every good gift. You know what they have need of. And there's no good thing that you will withhold from your children that walk upright. I pray, Father, they find favor in your sight. I pray that you open up windows and doors that they don't even have room enough to receive. I am praying that you would continue to finance people to carry out your mission, kingdom financiers, kingdom builders, people that can write checks with a bunch of zeros, people that can say, oh, you need a car? I've got a vehicle for you. Oh, you need a house? I've got a house for you. Father, I thank you that you are blessing your sons and daughters so they can be kingdom financiers. And Father, I cannot wait to be a recipient of the kingdom financiers, and I cannot wait to become a kingdom financer. Help us to be wise with a little so you can give us much. Help us to be good stewards over whatever we have. If it's one thing, if it's 100 things, whatever we have, may we be faithful with just that. I pray that you would forgive us for our sins, the ones we know about, the ones we don't know about. I pray that you would forgive us for grieving you, for waking up and not even telling you thank you, not even telling you that we love you, not even spending time with you, being too busy for you, having too much going on for you. And the first time in trouble and danger and a hard day and a broken nail, we come crying. Help us to not treat you that way. It doesn't feel good to have somebody treat you that way. Help us not to do that to you. Because the posture of my heart is I love you more than anything. And while other people have different postures, I know the postures of my ladies and gentlemen in grace is that they love you more than anything and they just want to please you. Your word tells us to seek and we shall find, knock and the door shall be open. We thank you for revealing yourself in ways you've never revealed them to us. I just pray that you make the crooked path straight and you continue to order our steps, illuminate our path. Your word is a light and a lamp. And we're ready to receive what you have for us and walk into kingdom destiny and purpose for our lives. We love you. We give you glory, honor, and praise in Yeshua's name. Amen. I love you. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the day and or night, whatever is happening in your life. Only thing I want to leave you with is that you can make it. You can make it through anything that you're going through, any storm, obstacle, opposition. When you show up, you win. When you show up, you win. You're victorious. This is a fixed fight. You can choose to see yourself as a giant in the face of a grasshopper, or to see yourself as a grasshopper in the face of a giant. I'm determined that I'm a giant and that my troubles, my struggles, my lack, all the things that I have going on, that's the grasshopper. I'm the giant. I am determined that I'm a winner and I'm victorious. And that's what I believe in over you and for you. Again, I want you to be encouraged. And see you in the next video. I love you. Peace, blessings, and remember, you can do a lot with a little.